Warning.
This podcast may contain spoilers for film and television, and it will also contain explicit content.
Fuck yeah!
Welcome back, Miles, from the land of the dead. We are here with episode number
38.
38.
Yeah.
And, it's been a long time since we've talked to Craig. But I hope he's doing well, wherever he's at.
Up in heaven. Hope he's doing well up in heaven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was killed because James Spader thought he was trying to steal his image.
Yeah, he was sued and then he was killed.
Yep, by James Spader's hitman. Yep. Pretty tragic.
Oh, yeah.
Another Hollywood impersonator. Wasted.
All right. This is the Macbeef-Banquet podcast. What did we watch this week, Henry?
We watched a movie called A Man Called Horse. It was sort of an insight into sort of the I think it's pronounced like the Sioux or the Sioux, I think is what they called it in the movie. One of the Native American tribes, which is pretty interesting. Sort of from the point of view of an Englishman who gets captured by them and sort of comes to understand their way of life. It's set in 1825. Came out in 1970. I really liked it. It was pretty good. Very interesting. I think in particular I really liked the various shots of nature they put in there. Sort of felt at times like a something like you'd see on like National Geographic, but like there were some shots, particularly with the animals and stuff, like with the cat and the deer in the field, that I think just sort of were kind of, I'm sure were probably symbolic of sort of some of the themes in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, there was some great imagery in there, I think. And I think it was pretty cool because like a lot of it was in that Native American language. So it was sort of having to try to visually represent that as best you could, which was interesting to have to do. Sort of like learning a little bit about their culture. It was pretty cool. But, yeah. What'd you think?
I think before I say anything, I just want to say that it doesn't. What I'm about to say has nothing to do with the movie. I think the movie was really good. But I had a problem with like Tubi. So I started watching it. What I did was I looked up on the browser on the TV. I looked it up on there and was able to actually watch it on there. But there wasn't subtitles that could be turned on.
Yeah.
So people were kind of mumbling and I couldn't really understand them at the beginning. So I went onto my phone, and then I think I found out like the subtitles just don't work.
They don't.
Because they were like way behind.
Yeah.
Or way ahead or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So I went on the computer and was watching it on there, and then at some point I got the subtitles stuck, so it just said grouse at the bottom of the screen like the whole time. So that was really annoying.
Grouse.
And not only that, but like the audio was like a little bit ahead of the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I definitely had that same problem.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Which took me out of it a little bit too.
Yeah.
Because, especially during some dramatic moments, because you'd hear his mouth move, and then he'd say it. Yeah. And it would be like, what? All right, I guess. I turned on subtitles in the beginning, too, and there was subtitles flashing across the screen, but they weren't saying anything.
Yeah.
And so I figured out, I think, later that it was ahead.
So I couldn't watch it without...
Yeah.
But yeah, grouse during the whole movie was pretty annoying.
That's great.
But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
It
reminded me a lot of Dances with Wolves, obviously. But
yeah,
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, no, really great.
Pretty much. I think the main problem for me was just the audio. There's actually I noticed a lot of Foley sound effects that they used.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, most that's because it was from the 1970s. So,
Right.
I would be kind of interested I don't know how good of an idea this would be, but what if, like, they did a remake of it? If they could make it better, almost.
Yeah.
Um,
Just sort of the same story or the same beats.
yeah.
Just a little bit higher production.
I'd be interested in if that would be possible at all, but.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see if that could work too. It'd definitely be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And there was one part that I got really confused by, mostly because of the whole subtitles thing. I couldn't understand what people were saying sometimes, and like even when they were, I mean, yes, when they were talking their native language, I couldn't understand it obviously, but I'm saying like also when they were talking English, I had a hard time understanding. But it was when the chief, like one of the chiefs, not one of the chiefs, but like when he was standing up, when the chief was standing up on the hill and he was like waving his
the belt.
Yeah, I was trying to understand, like, one of his friends like got his wife to cheat on him, I think
or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like because like they said like something about like Indian law, or like I don't know if it was because like I think it's because he took the belt he was able to, like he said, I think he said he was like able to take their women or something like that, which is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, a little interesting.
That's weird. Yeah.
And then like he was still sad at the end, obviously, when she got knocked in the head. And then he died too, so it was kind of everyone died pretty much.
Well, shit.
Yeah, and I'm kind of wondering, because I saw that there is sequels. I kind of wonder what the rest would be like.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's already done the transition from Englishman to,
yes,
A Man Called Horse and all that. So.
In the most gruesome way possible.
Oh yeah, I had a hard time watching that scene. I had to look away for some of it because it was a little bit too much for me.
It was. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Not fun.
Do you think you could do that, Henry?
I could absolutely not do that. I would be a pansy. I just would pussy out. Like as soon as I couldn't even let them cut me like that.
Oh yeah,
no. Supposed to be hoisted up like that.
God.
And then they had spears and shit. It's like, all right.
Yeah, jeez. Right. I could do that.
Yeah. I was thinking the whole time too, like, what if it just like cuts completely through his skin and he just falls on the ground?
And I was like, oh, so you have to like fight a bear or something to get those scars. I'm like, okay, seems fine. He can do it. He can do it. And then they're like, oh God.
They're just gonna mutilate him. Good. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Culture. Yeah. No. It was pretty wicked. But
yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Definitely, you can tell it's older.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of things that, like, a lot of the green screen effects weren't as good.
That and the fight scenes, I think, too.
Yeah.
The fight scenes are the first thing I noticed. Where they're a little bit, like, most of the fighting techniques we see in modern movies are obviously a lot more advanced than the ones you see in movies like this, because they sort of cut to them, sort of, beating the hammer or stabbing someone or whatever, and so, just to sort of hide that and make it easier, which is, again, just probably the times that they made this, so.
And a lot of, like, the blood effects weren't very good, and, like, when they were cutting across their chest, you could, like, see, like, after, like, quite a bit, and then it was, like, really, really bright red.
Yeah.
Looked a lot more like paint than actual blood.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I would say a remake might be
in order.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As long as, they pay respect and do it correctly, obviously.
Yeah. Pay homage to that tribe. Who would you want to direct it?
I want to say someone like Christopher Nolan, or I want to see who directed this movie. Kevin Costner actually directed Dances with Wolves, so
Sure.
maybe not
Sure.
that one. I don't know.
Sure. I could
Just yeah, someone like Christopher Nolan, you know,
Sure.
who's really good at those kind of films, or maybe even my boy Henry Gage. He might be a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Just
Thanks,
in general,
boss. Yay! I am the goodest boy. Yeah. No, interesting movie though.
hmm
I'd recommend it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Elliot Silverstein was the director.
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So obviously we have it's not as special as what we were going to do, but it's still going to be just as special. But before we jump into the next thing, I have a question for you that's a little bit off topic, but I was just kind of wondering what your thought on it was.
Yes. Go ahead.
So do you have like something in your dreams? So like when you have a dream, is there something that occurs quite a bit in your dreams? Like as a common occurrence?
I don't dream about it all the time, but there are some, there are definitely some things. I'm just trying to think of what specifically they are. Because like I think probably one of the most common is just I do have a lot of dreams about my family, in some form or another. Usually nothing's wrong, but like I just have to go see them. Basically in my dreams or something, or visit them. And what's interesting is I'll text them actually in the morning after just to see how they're doing, check up on them. Maybe it's my subconscious telling me to just see how they're doing, I guess.
Yeah.
So, that's probably one of the most common ones. But what about you?
I guess two things. One is, you know, everyone always has like something doesn't work in the dreams. Like, oh, you can't read a clock, or my thing is I can't actually like ride in a vehicle without it like going like this and just like the cars never work in my dreams. And then the thing that like I was trying to get at was in almost every dream that I have that's like that takes place in like a house or a building of some sort, there's always like a basement or an attic that's like haunted. Like I can feel that it's haunted. It's like always dark. But I never like see anything. I don't know. It's really weird. Like in almost every dream I have that.
For sure. I don't have it as much anymore, but there was a lot of times, even up until like a year ago, definitely like 2 years ago, I would always have dreams about like something like my back sort of seizing up, kind of, and it was really uncomfortable. I felt like I was thrashing around, and obviously I'd wake up fine, but like there would be a lot of times where I just like feel really uncomfortable, like, and I don't know if that's like my sleeping position, like in the actual like physical world, or if that's just my mind, but like there'd be a lot of times where I just feel like my back was seizing up or something, sort of restricting my movements.
Maybe it was maybe it was like the demon under your bed like punching you in the back.
I was snoring too loud. It's like, shut the fuck up.
All right, I just kind of wondered about that.
No, yeah, that's a good question. Do you remember your dreams a lot, or do you kind of forget them?
I think I tend to remember aspects or parts of them, not the whole dream, obviously, but I think I remember them probably about half the time. Half the time I actually remember what dreams I have.
For sure.
Yeah, most of them are weird. All of them are weird. So, there's that.
For sure.
Alright, so the next part of today, we're going to be doing a script generator, plot generator, I guess, but it's essentially a film script, which I sent you in the chat. And for some reason, okay, that's weird. It says, in what type of story do you wish to tell? All it lists is overcoming the monster. Alright. Well, I guess that's the
You
only
only
type
have
we
one option. There can only be one.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess it's going to be similar to how we did Mad Libs, but we're only going to do one since they're actually quite long.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so I will start by filling in what you want me to fill in.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously we only have overcoming the monster.
Yep.
It does say please keep your input family friendly, but we're just going to ignore that. So
Yeah, we don't care.
all right.
It's not like anyone else is going to hear this except for our audience.
Definitely. Okay, so the first thing is choose 3 locations, and they give you an option of interior and exterior, obviously. And it also, if you need a suggestion, they have those too.
Okay. Do a suggestion for the last one.
It says Notting Hill, London. It's very specific.
Okay. So I'm going to guess that that's exterior.
Yes.
Okay, and then for the first one, let's do let's do Moe's Tavern. Interior.
Moe's Tavern.
Okay.
Right.
For the next one, the middle one, let's do the Glitter Factory. That's interior.
Alrighty. And then we have, obviously, Notting Hill, London, exterior. Alright, next is your protagonist name. So we're going to need the title, I guess, if they're a Mr., Mrs., and then first name, last name, and if they're male or female, just to start off.
Okay. So we'll say Mr.
Okay.
Make him a male character. And then we'll call him let's think for a minute. First name is Mo. M-O-E.
Yeah.
Last name is Lester.
Lester. Alright, 2 adjectives to describe him.
First one is creepy.
Alright.
Second one is buff.
Buff. Right. Job.
He's a pimp.
Pimp my ride. Alright. A sidekick. Same thing as last time.
Okay. We'll call this one, we'll make this one a female, Mrs. And we'll call this person, first name Bismo, last name Funyuns.
And that's with a Z.
Yes.
Alright. Bismo Funyuns. Alright. 2 adjectives.
We'll say energetic and let's say buff.
Job. Not that
let's
women can't be buff. It's funny that they're both buff now.
Exactly. And then job, let's say you know what? She is. Oh, what should we make her? She is a bartender.
Bartender, alright.
Indeed. A love interest.
Yep.
So, his name, it's a guy, we'll say he's Mr. Actually, we'll call him Doctor.
Ooh. A doctor as a love interest. Never heard that one before.
Doctor. Potato head.
Oh, never mind. 2 adjectives.
Suggest for both.
All right.
What does it give me?
I can't actually read it because it's like too big. Down to earth and incredible. Wow, that's great.
Okay, those are trash. We're getting rid of those.
Yeah.
First one, white. Second one, buff.
I'm loving this already.
His job is he is a nurse.
All right. Okay.
An enemy.
There's a lot they're asking for here. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so yeah. Okay. All right.
That's why I said only 2.
Yeah. Good idea. An enemy. So this person will be. So Mrs. will be her title.
And female, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you just assume her gender?
Can we make it a male character and then call them Mrs.?
Yes, please.
All right, let's do that. All right, Mrs. And then let's see, what would be a good let's do let's try to think of a good. I'm trying to think of a good one. Let's make it Mrs. We'll say Mrs. Hugh Jacked Man is in all one word. Jack EDMAN.
So HUGH.
Yep.
And then Jacked Man. All right.
No, wait. Let's change it.
Okay.
Mrs. Instead, keep Hugh, but put G. Rection.
Huge erection. Okay. That works. 2 negative adjectives that could be used to describe people. You can just make them whatever you want. They don't have to be negative, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the enemy could be the actual good guy, you know?
Playful.
Playful. All right.
Mm-hmm.
See a puppy?
And heartless.
Heartless. I feel that
Job.
sometimes. Yeah.
His job is he is a hairstylist.
The most evil.
/ model.
Hairstylist.
/ model.
/ world celebrity superstar. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Do that.
Celebrity superstar. All right. A type of monster. Your mom. Oh, God.
Nazi.
That works. Nazi. Weapons that could be used to defeat the type of monster, plural.
Bullets.
All right. Something precious.
Something precious. A child.
Do you want me to put that?
Yes.
Okay. Choles. That's what I put. An adjective to describe the precious object.
Stupid.
Fucking knew it. A vegetable. The heck is the story?
Just put Rob.
R-O-B.
R-O-B.
Okay.
Rob is a vegetable.
Okay. The protagonist's favorite type of sweet candy or whatever.
Let's say, eggplant.
Eggplant. Alright. Type of music.
Screamo.
Group of victims. Plural. What the hell?
Oh gosh, what? Children or swimmers. That's what it puts. That's funny. Porn stars.
Alright. Next one is something bad the monster might do to its victims. Might do to its porn stars.
Eat, hit, rob.
That sounds like Run, Dick, Run. Eat, hit,
Run,
rob.
Dick, run. Eat, hit, rob. Oh my gosh. Let's say exploit them for political gain.
Alright. Alright, an embarrassing secret you might reveal at a weak moment. And, for example, it says, I'm afraid of sausages.
To quote Dave from the show Dave, I was born with a fucked up dick.
Did you watch the last episode?
I did.
Wow. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it was great.
And, by the way, for episode 9, I definitely expected that ending.
Yeah. Yeah, I could kind of see it
Definitely
too.
predictable. Alright.
Yeah.
And what's your pen name?
My pen name?
Yeah.
Let's try this pen name generator and see what comes up. Oh, no, that's way too long. We're not doing that. An adjective that could be used to describe the weapon. Pointy, hard.
Hell.
Let's pen 15.
Pen 15. Alright. Write me a movie script. Here we go.
Biatch.
Naughty input. Alright, great. We think your input might be naughty. Please go back and change your choices.
Damn it.
Example of problem words were porn stars and Nazi.
What?
If you think you've been... Oh, okay, great.
It's not gonna let us.
No.
Damn it.
So now you gotta...
Fix it.
Fucking...
Okay.
God damn it.
Damn it. Are there any others out there we can use instead?
We can look. Alright, so we're going back to the first one, because the second one... I mean, not the second one. We can't find another one, so this is what we have to deal with. So far, the only problems were porn stars and Nazis.
Nazi. So we'll change those. Which ones were the type of monster? Who's the Nazi? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll make it, I don't know, a type of monster. Let's do, landlord.
Alrighty. And then the group of victims, plural.
A group of victims.
Maybe I could just spell it wrong, actually.
Yeah, see if that works.
Try that. Because I'll know. We'll know what it means.
We'll know what it means.
Porn stars. I just added a U.
It's the British spelling.
Alright, it worked. So I'm
Good,
sending it to you.
Yes, Miles. Yay!
All right. Do you want to?
All right.
How do you want to do this? Do you want like?
Um.
I'll read. I'll read all the like exterior stuff. All the.
Yeah, you read like all like the narration stuff,
Mhm.
and I can do like the voices.
You sure? Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, I can help you with the voices
Okay, yeah.
if you want.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have you do.
All the females. I could be all the females.
Sure.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind doing that. All right.
And Mrs. Bismuth Funyuns.
Which is the.
Or is Bismuth? No, Bismuth Funyuns is actually a woman. We were talking about Mrs.
Nice job, dude. Now we can't.
Mrs. Hugh. Mrs. Hugh.
Mrs. Hugh. Okay.
I think it's the.
So
even though it
that.
doesn't
So that's
say.
a dude.
That's a guy. Yes. Or no? Is it who is it again? Oh yeah. Or yeah. Mrs. Huge Erection. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Playful
A
landlord.
screenplay
by Pen 15.
Nice.
Interior. Moe's Tavern. Afternoon. Creepy pimp Mr. Moe Lester's arguing with energetic nurse Dr. Potato Head. Moe tries to hug Potato, but he shakes him off. Moe.
Please, Potato, don't leave me.
Potato.
I'm sorry, Mo, but I'm looking for somebody a bit more brave. Somebody who faces his fears head on instead of running away. I am such a person.
Potato frowns.
I'm sorry, Mo. I just don't feel excited by this relationship anymore.
Potato leaves. Moe sits down, looking defeated. Moments later, white bartender, Mrs. Bismo Funyuns, barges in looking frustrated. And this is flustered, and this is the female?
Yes.
Okay.
Goodness, Bismo. Is everything okay?
I'm afraid not.
What is it? Don't get me in suspense.
It's a landlord. I saw an evil landlord exploit them for political gain. A bunch of what? Oh yeah, because you fucking. I saw an evil landlord exploit them for political gain. A bunch of stars.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Defenseless porn stars?
Yes, defenseless porn stars.
Bloomin' heck, Bismo, we've got to do something.
I literally lost my space. I agree, but I wouldn't know where to start.
Just start by telling me where this happened.
Bismo fans herself and begins to wheeze.
Focus, Bismo, focus. Where did it happen?
The glitter factory. That's right, the glitter factory. It's turning into like a fairy. Mo springs up and begins to run. Sorry. Exterior, a road, continuous. Mo rushes along the street, followed by Bismo. They take a shortcut through some back gardens, jumping fences along the way. Interior, the glitter factory. Shortly after, huge G erection. Okay, a playful landlord terrorizes two porn stars. Mo, closely followed by Bismo, rushes towards Hugh, but yeah, suddenly stops in his tracks. What is it? What's the matter?
That's not just any landlord, any old landlord. That's Huge Erection.
Huge erection.
Who's Huge Erection? Who's Huge Erection? Only the most playful landlord in the universe.
Blinking knockers, Mo. We're gonna need some help if we're gonna stop the most playful landlord in the universe.
I'm going to need bullets. Lots of bullets.
You skipped it.
Yeah, I skipped a line. Yeah.
Okay.
It
literally says you could say that again. You could say that again, and then it just I literally say it again. So we're gonna skip that.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and say
your
line that you just said.
I'm going to need bullets. Lots of bullets.
Hugh turns and sees Mo and Bismo. He grins an evil grin.
Mo. Oh wait, yeah.
It's you.
It
is. It is a woman.
Yeah.
No wait. Is this a man? But it's Mrs.
Oh, or yeah, no, it is a man, but it's Mrs. Huge Erection. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is my part. Okay. Mo Lester, we meet again.
You've met?
Yes, it was a long time ago.
Exterior, a park, back in time.
Back in time.
A young Mo is sitting in a park listening to some screamo music when suddenly a dark shadow casts over him. He looks up and sees Hugh. He takes off his headphones.
Would you like some eggplant?
Mo's eyes light up, but then he studies Hugh more closely and looks uneasy.
I don't know, you look kind of playful.
Still you.
Me? No, I'm not playful. I'm the least playful landlord in the world. Wait, you're a landlord?
Mo runs away screaming. Interior, the
You
glitter.
are a coward. Yeah. Sorry, I got it.
Interior, the glitter factory, present day, blah blah blah.
You are a coward then, and you're a coward now.
To Mo.
Yeah,
Oh wait, that's me. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. To Mo. You ran away?
It's just gets like turned off by this. I was a young child. What was I supposed to do?
Mo turns to Hugh.
I may have run away from you then, but I won't run away this time.
Mo runs away. He turns back and shouts.
I mean, I am running away, but I'll be back with bullets. I'm not scared of you. You should be.
Exterior, Notting Hill, London, later that day. Mo and Bismo walk around searching for something.
I feel sure there's my bullets around here somewhere.
Are you sure? It does seem like an odd place to keep deadly bullets.
You know nothing, Bismo Funyuns. Wow, that's kind of sexist.
We've been searching for ages. I really don't think they're here. Suddenly, Hugh appears, holding a pair of bullets. Just a pair.
Oh, I should have made the weapon bald. Looking for something.
Crikey, Mo! He's got your bullets.
She became British because they're Notting Hill.
Yeah, no, it's because this website was made in London or the United Kingdom, so it's
That's why porn stars is spelled with a U. Obviously.
exactly yeah.
Tell me something I don't know.
The Earth's circum at the equator is about 40,000 kilometers.
You say circum?
Yeah, the circum.
I know that already.
I was born with a flipped up dick.
I forgot.
What?
Dude.
While he was looking at Bismo with disgust, Mo lunges forward and grabs his deadly bullets. He wields them triumphantly.
I thought it said he wipes them for a second. Prepare to die, you playful Rob. You playful Rob. No, please. All I do is exploit them for political gain, a bunch of porn stars.
Potato enters unseen by any of the others.
Oh my gosh, he's the secret villain. Oh, I cannot tolerate this kind of behavior. Those porn stars were defenseless. Well, now they have a defender, and that's me, Mo Lester, defender of innocent porn stars. Don't hurt me, please. Give me one really good reason why I shouldn't use these bullets on you right away.
Because you can't, you don't have a gun.
I am your father.
Mo looks stunned for a few moments, but then collects himself.
I'm not. Well, it had to be worth a try.
Hugh tries to grab the bullets, but Mo dodges out of the way.
Who's the daddy now, huh?
Unexpectedly, Hugh slumps to the ground. Did he just faint?
I think so. Well, that's disappointing. I was rather hoping for a more dramatic conclusion involving my deadly bullets.
Mo crouches over Hugh's body. Be careful,
Nice.
Mo. It could be a trick.
No, it's not a trick. It appears that it would seem huge erection is dead.
And then it literally says
What?
you... what? What? I'll say it. Because I think that's who it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Bismo. Yeah. Yes, it appears that I scared him to death.
Bismo claps her hands.
So it gets slower and slower.
Yeah.
More quiet.
So, your bullets did save the day after all. Potato steps forward.
So that's my spot for a second. Is it true? Did you kill the playful landlord? Potato, how long have you been?
Potato puts his arm around Mo.
Long enough. Then you thought for yourself. I killed huge erection. Then the porn stars are safe? It does seem that way.
A crowd of vulnerable porn stars enter, looking relived. Sorry.
Relived.
It does say relived.
Yeah. You're the hero.
The porn stars bow to Mo.
There is no need to bow to me. I seek no worship. The knowledge that future action will never exploit them for political gain, porn stars ever again, is enough for me. You are humble as well as brave.
One of the porn stars passes Mo a stupid child.
They want you to have it as a symbol of their gratitude. I couldn't possibly.
Pause.
Well, if you insist.
Mo takes the child. The child.
Thank you.
The porn stars bow their heads once more and leave. Mo turns to Potato.
Does this mean you want me back? Oh, Mo, of course I want you back.
Mo smiles for a few seconds, then looks defiant.
Well, you can't have me. What? You had no faith in me. You had to see me... Yeah, you had to see my scare a landlord to death before you would believe in me. I don't want a lover like that. But please leave. I want to spend time with the one person who stayed with me through thick and thin. My best friend, Bismo.
Bismo grins.
It was all her evil plot.
That was the sound of her grinning.
Yeah, right. She's just a demon. Potato. But
you heard the gentleman. No, wait. You heard the gentleman. Now be off with you. Skedaddle. Shoo.
I thought you were doing like a more masculine voice. Now that it's revealed that she's secretly the one who plotted all of this.
Nah.
Mo? I'm sorry, Potato, but I think you should skedaddle.
Potato leaves. Bismo turns to Mo. Did you mean that? You know, that I'm your best friend?
Of course not.
The two walk off.
Of course you are.
The two walk off arm in arm. Suddenly, Bismo stops. When I said I was born with a fliped up dick, you know I was just trying to distract the landlord, don't you? Wink. The end.
The end. That's good.
All right. I could publish it, but we're just gonna not do that one.
We'll save it for our fans.
So the question is, do you think we have time to do another one?
We can.
I think if we do the same one though, because they only have the one plot, so I think I will pick a different one.
Okay.
They have more plot generators, so I'm gonna try fairytale.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit shorter, so that works for me.
Okay.
You have it pulled up? Or are you going to?
I will. Is it in the same, you said it's the same generator as the one we just used? Or
Yeah, it should be... I can just share it with you, actually. It's
okay.
Probably easier.
For sure.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mo. You really Bismo my Funyuns.
Alright, now, your hero, a child. Name and male or female.
We're gonna name this one... let's see. Gunt. That's Gunt. My dick. Except spell it Midic. But we know how it's said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a female. Gunt my dick.
An adjective to describe the hero. Little or brave, etc.
Stinky poo poo. It's stupid, but I love it.
Okay. Type of animal.
Let's say pooch.
Pooch. Alright, and how many of the animals
5.
above will be in the story? 5?
Yeah.
Adjective describing the animals in the story?
Not
one relating to size.
Okay. Let's say Adjective describing the animals in the story. Let's put FUCCING and then ugly.
Okay. The name of a forest, woodland, or park nearby.
Shit forest. Or shit woods, actually.
Okay.
But do like CH, I guess.
I did SHIHT.
Okay.
WOODS. Hero's favorite cuddly toy. For example, Mr. Teddy.
Mr.
Eggplant.
Mrs. No, I don't want Mrs. Let's put Lil Dave. Put Lil Dave. And that's, I guess, a reference to Lil Dicky, for those of you who are wondering.
A friend of family member of the hero.
We're gonna put, for this one, I already know, doubt, and then fire. And then it's a female.
Okay. And that's a female. And then his or her relationship to the hero.
Nanny.
I thought you were going to say daddy.
Sure, actually, yeah, put daddy.
Okay. A color.
Turquoise.
How do you spell turquoise?
TURQUIOSE, I think.
Yes, an item of clothing.
Panties. No, you know what? No, just put bra. Fucking hate it. Bruh.
Type of vegetable. Type of healthy vegetable.
Healthy vegetable. Oh, okay.
I remember we put Rob for our last one.
Fries. That sounds like a healthy vegetable. That actually it's potatoes, so that's a healthy vegetable. Fries.
5 unhealthy foods.
Okay.
Just put potato for all of them.
Let's say apple.
Dude, for what if you just put the same one for all of them?
Yeah, just put potato for all of them, as you said.
Potato?
Yeah.
Including the one that said apple? Or
no.
Do you want to keep
Yeah, all of
okay,
them. All of them are potato. But how about this way? Like one letter off for each one. So one would be potato. One would be bo-tato.
Okay.
Bro-tato. You know what I mean?
Potato. Bro-tato.
Co-tato.
Potato.
And then just put tornado.
Tornado.
And then potato. Which is just the same spelling as potato.
Yeah. Okay. So we got potatoes, 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 tornadoes, potatoes.
It's potatoes.
Potatoes. And finally, what's your pen name?
Mrs. Potato Gives Head.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hopefully this isn't like, oh, you're not even allowed because it's all censored.
Write me a fairy tale.
Did it work?
Yes, it
worked?
did.
Awesome.
It did. Okay. Oh, this is a long one. Okay. All right. I will share it with you.
Okay.
Let's see. I think that'll work. Okay.
If you want to be the narrator, I can be all the
Yeah.
voices because this is
All the voices this time?
yeah.
Okay. Sure. Alright. Gunt My Dick and the 5 Fucking Ugly Pooches. A fairy tale by Mrs. Potato Gives Head. Okay. Once upon a time, there was this... I already gave up.
It's fucking great.
Alright. Fuck, alright.
You got this.
No, I don't. Alright.
Do you want me to read it?
No, I can. Once upon a time, there was a stinky poo-poo. It's not even that funny. What the fuck?
I know.
Once upon a time, there was a stinky poo-poo girl called Gunt My Dick. She was on the way to see her... She was on the way to see her daddy Doubtfire when she decided to take a shortcut to Shitwoods. It wasn't long before Gunt got lost. She looked around, but all she could see were trees. Nervously, she felt into her bag for her favorite toy, Little Dave. But Little Dave was nowhere to be found. Gunt began to panic. She felt sure she had packed Little Dave. To make matters worse, she was starting to feel hungry. Unexpectedly, she saw a fucking ugly pooch dressed in a turquoise bra disappearing into the trees.
How odd!
No,
it's a woman, sorry. How odd!
I thought that first one was a great
Okay. How odd! I'll stick with that
thought Gunt. For the want of anything better to do, she decided to follow the peculiarly dressed pooch. Perhaps it could tell him the way out of the forest. Eventually, Gunt reached a clearing. She found herself surrounded by houses made from different sorts of food. There was a house made from fries, a house made from potatoes, a house made from potatoes, a house made from potatoes, a house made from tornadoes, and a house made from potatoes. Gunt could feel her tummy rumbling. Looking at the houses did nothing to ease her hunger.
Hello?
She called.
Is anybody there?
Nobody replied. Gunt looked at the roof on the closest house.
The closet house.
On the closest house and wondered if it would be rude to eat somebody else's chimney. Obviously, it would be impolite to eat a whole house, but perhaps it would be considered acceptable to nibble the odd fixture or lick the odd fitting in a time of need. A cackle broke through the air, giving Gunt a fright. A witch jumped into the space in front of the houses. She was carrying a cage. In that cage was little Dave.
Little Dave!
Shouted Gunt. She turned to the witch.
That's my toy!
The witch just shrugged.
Give little Dave back!
Cried Gunt.
Not on your Nelly!
The witch.
At least let little Dave out of that cage!
Before she could reply, 5 fucking ugly pooches rushed in from a footpath on the other side of the clearing. Gunt recognized the one in the turquoise bra that she had seen earlier. The witch seemed to recognize him too.
Hello, big pooch!
Said the witch.
Good morning.
The pooch noticed little Dave.
Who is this? That's little Dave!
Explained the witch.
Ooh, little Dave would look lovely in my house. Give it to me.
Demanded the pooch. The witch shook her head.
Little Dave is staying with me. Excuse me? Sorry. Excuse me?
Gunt interrupted. Yep.
Little Dave lives with me, and not in a cage.
Big Pooch ignored her.
Is there anything you'll trade?
He asked the witch. The witch thought for a moment, then said...
Sorry, I'm trying to find where... Okay.
Here.
I do like to be entertained. I'll release him to anybody who can eat a whole front door. Alright.
Big Pooch looked at the house made from potatoes and said, no sorry.
No problem. I could eat an entire house made from potatoes if I wanted to. That's nothing, said the next Pooch. I could eat 2 houses. There's no need to show off, said the witch. Just eat 1 front door and I'll let you have Dave.
Gunt watched, feeling very worried. She didn't want the witch to give little Dave to Big Pooch. She didn't think little Dave would like living with a fucking ugly pooch away from her house and all her other toys. The other 4 pooches watched while Big Pooch put on his bib and withdrew a knife and fork from his pocket.
I'll eat this whole house,
said Big Pooch.
Just you watch.
Big Pooch pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from potatoes. He gulped it down while smiling and went back for more and more and more. Eventually, Big Pooch started to get bigger, just a little bit bigger at first, but after a few more forkfuls of potatoes, he grew to the size of a large snowball, and he was every bit as round.
I don't feel too good.
Sounded like George Takei for a second.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Ooh,
Said
I
Big
don't.
Pooch. Suddenly, he started to roll. He'd grown so round that he could no longer balance.
Help!
He cried as he rolled off down a slope into the forest.
Help!
Big Pooch. Yeah, I was gonna say, just help as he's rolling away. Help. Big Pooch never finished eating the front door made from potatoes, and little Dave remained trapped in the witch's cage. Average Pooch stepped up and approached the house made from potatoes.
Definitely should have just stuck with the lowest number possible. We had to do 5.
Yeah.
I'll eat this whole house.
Said Average Pooch.
Just you watch.
Average Pooch pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from potatoes. She gulped it down.
Oh, it's a
smiling,
woman.
and
I
back
didn't
for
know
more,
that.
And more and more. After a while, Average Pooch started to look a little queasy. She grew greener and greener. A woodcutter walked into the clearing.
What's this bush doing here?
He asked.
I'm not a bush. I'm a pooch.
Said Average Pooch.
It talks.
Exclaimed the woodcutter.
Those talking bushes are the worst kind. I'd better take it away before somebody gets hurt. He's gonna fuck it. He's definitely gonna fuck that. No! No, wait! Oh, God!
Cried Average Pooch as the woodcutter picked her up. But the woodcutter... No! But the woodcutter ignored her cries and carried the pooch away under his arm.
Oh, my God!
Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Average Pooch never finished eating the front door made from potatoes, and little Dave remained trapped in the witch's cage. Lil Pooch stepped up and approached the house made from potatoes. I'll eat this whole house.
Yeah, you can read that one.
Yeah, said Lil Pooch. Just you watch. Lil Pooch pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from potatoes. He gulped it down, smiling, and went back for more and more and more.
Sorry,
After 5 or 6
Oh,
platefuls, Lil Pooch started to fidget uncomfortably on the spot. He stopped eating potatoes for a moment, then grabbed another forkful. But before he could eat it, there came an almighty roar. A bottom burp louder than a rocket taking off propelled Little Pooch into the sky. Cried the Little Pooch. I'm scared of height. Little Pooch was never seen again.
Oh, my God.
Little Pooch never... At least he wasn't kidnapped by the fucking woodcutter, okay?
Yeah. The fucking woodcutter.
Oh my gosh. Lil Pooch never finished eating the front door made from potatoes, and Lil Dave remained trapped in the witch's cave.
Hold on. Little Pooch definitely sounds like a rapper.
Dude,
What up, Lil Pooch? What's up, Lil Pooch? Okay. Continue.
Is that your new rapper name, Miles?
Lil Pooch, yeah. I'm Lil Pooch.
What up, I'm Lil Pooch.
Lil Poach.
Forget Lil Pump. Lil Pooch never finished eating the front door made from potatoes, and Lil Dave remained trapped in the witch's cage. Tiny Pooch stepped up and approached the house made from tornadoes. I'll eat this... Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'll eat this whole house,
said Tiny Pooch.
Just you motherfuckers watch.
Tiny Pooch pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from tornadoes. She gulped it down, smiling, and went back for more and more and more. However, on the next mouthful, the food fell straight out of Tiny Pooch's mouth. She tried to stuff in another forkful of tornadoes, but once again, the food fell out. There just wasn't enough room left in her belly.
This is just not fair, you fuckers.
Tiny Pooch and stomped off into the forest. She just fucking left.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck this. Tiny Pooch never finished eating the front door made from tornadoes, and Little Dave remained trapped in the witch's cage.
Jesus.
Even Tiny... They were struggling so hard to come up with adjectives.
Yeah.
Even tinier Pooch stepped up and approached the house made from potatoes.
Potatoes. I think that one's potatoes.
Potatoes. Yeah, potatoes. Yeah.
I like this whole house. Because he's just so tiny.
Said even tinier Pooch.
Just you watch.
Even tinier Pooch pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from potatoes. He gulped it down, smiling, and went back for more, and more, and more. Suddenly, even tinier Pooch stopped eating and started dancing. While he danced, he sang at the top of his lungs.
Potatoes. Watch me eat
Potatoes.
all the potatoes.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, sorry. Potatoes. Watch me eat all the potatoes. Hold on.
If you don't read this right, I will send the woodcutter after your ad.
Oh, please, God, no. It looks as though the potatoes are making you hyperactive. Ha ha ha.
I love how the witch sounds like fucking James Corden. Laugh the witch. Oh yeah. And then it's you again.
Oh, no, they're not.
Cried even tinier Pooch.
I'm always this excited.
Nice. With that, he walked into a tree. Bong. That's your line, Miles, because you know, bong.
Bong.
Bong to you. Even tinier Pooch banged his head and fell backwards onto his bottom. He passed out, exhausted. Even tinier Pooch never finished eating the front door made from potatoes. What a surprise.
Potatoes, Henry. Potatoes.
Potatoes. Fuck you. I'll send the woodcutter after your bitch ass. Remained trapped in the witch's cage.
That's it. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta remember that. That's it, said, fuck. I win.
James Corden.
I get to keep Lil Dave. Not so fast.
Said Gunt.
There is still one front door to go. The front door of the house made from fries, and I haven't had a turn yet. Oh, wait, is there... Okay.
Yeah, there's more. Yeah, right here.
Sorry.
You're good.
Okay. I don't have to give you a turn. Haha.
Laughed the witch.
My game, my rules. I'm a bitch. Oh no.
The woodcutter's voice carried through the forest.
I think you should give her a chance. It's only fair. Fine.
Said the witch.
But you saw what happened to the pooches. She won't last long. I'll be right back.
Said Gunt.
What?
Said the witch.
Where's your sense of impatience? I thought you wanted little Dave back.
Gunt ignored the witch and gathered a hefty pile of sticks. She came back to the clearing and started a small campfire. Carefully, she broke off a piece of the door of the house made from fries and toasted it.
It's already burnt. It's already toasted. What are you doing?
I know, right? Yeah. Once it had cooked and cooled just a little, she took a bite. She quickly devoured the whole piece. Gunt sat down on a nearby log.
You fail!
Cackled the witch.
You were supposed to eat the whole door!
It was supposed to be my wedding.
I haven't finished.
Explained Gunt.
I'm just waiting for my food to go down.
Yeah. I just think it's funny because he's just... Gunt just sounds like this totally rational person.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else is just freaking lunatics.
Yeah.
When Gunt's food had digested, she broke off another piece of the door made from fries. Once more, she toasted her food over the fire and waited for it to cool just a little. She ate it at a leisurely pace and waited for it to digest. Eventually, after several sittings, Gunt was down to the final piece of the door made from fries. Carefully, she toasted it and allowed it to cool just a little. She finished her final course. Gunt had eaten the entire front door of the house made from fries. The witch stamped her foot angrily.
You must have tricked me!
She said.
I don't reward cheating! Okay, I gotta figure out who this is. Oh, okay. I don't think so.
Said a voice.
Oh, damn it. It was the wrong voice.
He walked back into the clearing carrying his axe.
This little girl won fair and square. Now hand over little Dave or I will chop your broomstick in off.
The witch looked horrified. She grabbed her broomstick and placed it behind her. Ooh. Then huffing, she opened the door of the cage. Gunt hurried over and grabbed little Dave, checking that her favorite toy was all right. Fortunately, little Dave was unharmed. Gunt thanked the woodcutter, grabbed a quick souvenir, and hurried on. Yeah, right? This guy's horrible. He's dangerous. And hurried on to meet Doubt. It was starting to get dark. When Gunt got to Doubt's house, her daddy threw her arms around her.
I was so worried.
cried Doubt.
You are very late.
Very late. As Gut described her day, she could tell that Doubt didn't believe her, so she grabbed a napkin from her pocket.
What's that?
Asked Doubt. Gut unwrapped a doorknob made from potatoes.
Pudding.
She said. Doubt almost fell off her chair.
What?
No, the end.
What?
Doubt fell off her chair because he realized that Gun was so stupid because obviously those were potatoes and not fucking pudding.
Yeah. Actually, in that case, those were potatoes.
No, no, those were potatoes. What are they?
I thought you added the E to the
house.
potatoes.
No,
Pretty sure you did.
I didn't add.
Oh, whatever.
No, I spelled both the same.
Sure.
It's my shit.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for doing that with me and us and all that shit.
That was great. Okie doke. Okay. Now, that being said, I think there's time for one more segment, Miles.
Okay.
Before we're done here. I should probably stop screen sharing, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Miles' face is about to get a whole lot bigger.
Okay. All right. What's trivia's next, right?
Yep.
Right? I don't right?
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
is that correct? Am I
Yep.
am I correct in assuming that?
Yeah. That was hot.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Thanks. It's avocado.
Give it to me.
Thanks. It's avocado. Give it to me.
It's an
okay.
avocado. Give it to me.
All right, Miles. Well, I've got how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically 6. The last one's sort of. I mean, yeah, 6 questions technically.
Okay.
And if you win, you get an avocado, I guess. So,
Cool. Just what I always wanted.
one of these questions has to do with the movie because there wasn't a lot on it, and the rest of the questions I'll sort of have an overarching theme, and I guess the last question is one just based on that, and what you think the overarching theme is, or what they all have to do with one another, what they all have in common, what makes them all
Connected.
Connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How they are all alike in some form or another. Okay.
Cool.
So, in the movie, A Man Called Horsey, what scene did they use a prosthetic for Richard Harris, who played John Morgan? I'm pretty sure you can guess this. They had to use a prosthetic for him in some fashion. What did they do?
Oh man.
What would they have used it for?
When he was being dragged along on the no.
Do not doubt yourself, Miles.
Okay, that one?
What?
Is it the being dragged along on the horse? No, because I'm pretty sure the only time they showed him was up close, and it was him.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of all the times that he got hurt. There was the time he jumped down the hill, and that looked like it was him. I'm pretty sure because he, moved into a position that he was still alive.
What would they have to use a prosthetic for?
Yeah, obviously when his nipples were getting clamped.
Yeah,
clamping of his nipples
were getting clamped.
Yeah,
exactly. The hoisting scene, which again was really brutal.
Yeah,
I was not prepared for it. Okay, now the next ones have nothing to do with anything to do with the movie at all.
Okay,
I just felt like making these ones about this because I was thinking about this a lot recently. This overarching theme that these all have.
Okay,
and we'll see if you can get it. So, I'm pretty sure you've seen this film. But if you haven't, then I just misheard you, and that's my fault. But, okay, a love affair between a handicapped war photographer, Robert Capa, and Ingrid Bergman is believed to be inspiration for what 1954 mystery/thriller?
Can you give it to me one more time, though, just so I...
Yes, a love affair between handicapped war photographer Robert Capa and Ingrid Bergman is believed to be inspiration for what 1954 mystery/thriller?
Rear Window?
Yes, that is
nice.
Right. In the 1963 film The Birds, many endings were considered, including one where the entire Golden Gate Bridge was covered in what?
Shit? Bird shit or birds? Birds, probably.
Yes, it was Bird.
Bird shit makes more sense.
1958. Yes, yeah, right. Imagine that as the ending. It's like, all right, let's just cover the entire bridge in bird shit. 1958 film Vertigo was the first film to use what in its opening title sequence?
Can't remember. I don't even.
Have you seen Vertigo?
I have, yeah, but it's been a while.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
It's like I don't know. I'll give up on that one.
Computer graphics.
Computer
was
graphics.
One of the first
wow.
ones to really implement that. And the color actually is pretty interesting on it.
Oh yeah, it's
for sure.
a great film.
Now, what do the last 4 questions have in common?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all Alfred.
I was feeling really Alfred Hitchcocky.
You're feeling like real cocky.
Hitchcocky, that is. Yeah. No, I've been looking at a lot of stuff recently.
Nice. Have you seen Rear Window yet?
Oh yeah, Rear Window was great.
Yeah.
It was one of the first ones I think I watched of his. Obviously, the first one I'd seen was Psycho.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably everyone's first, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But yeah.
Is that was all of them?
Yep.
Nice. That was good. Easy.
You got most of them.
Fairly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got an avocado.
Yay! Just what I always wanted.
Indeed.
All right.
Indubitably.
So, for next week's podcast, we're going to be watching a movie that came out in 2017. Mm-hmm. And I've been wanting to see it since I saw the trailer for it. But I have yet to see it. And the movie is called The Death of Stalin. Hopefully you haven't seen it.
Stalin. I've not seen it.
Good.
No.
It's on Netflix.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. No, I just said that.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's a comedy with actors such as Steve Buscemi. Yeah. It's essentially a comedy film.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be really funny.
For sure.
So yeah, it's rated R, if you're...
Classic.
Yeah, if you're a pussy. Just kidding. No one's...
A booth.
You don't have to be a... Yeah, I don't know. I'm an asshole. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's only on Netflix. And I'll list a few of the actors, because Jason Isaacs, Jeffrey Tambor. Jeffrey Tambor's a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
And those are all the ones that I know, so...
Indeed. Indubitably.
So yeah.
Very cool.
So that's that movie. That's going to be next week's movie.
Yay.
And let's just say you're trying to get your little Dave back, and one of the pooches that you're battling in an eating battling in an eating contest gets kidnapped and is about to be sexually assaulted by a woodcutter. No, wait. That looks like a bush.
Wait, the woodcutter looks like a bush now?
No, the woodcutter is going to sexually assault the pooch that looks like a bush.
Oh, fuck.
And so then you're like, oh man, I'm going to watch this happen because I'm a sick fuck. And I need something to listen to while I watch this happen. And you decide to pop in a cassette tape.
So they're going to fucking listen to the podcast while they're like watching someone sexually assault this fucking dog.
And you're like, oh, I'll just pop in one of my cassette tapes. Oh, fuck. I don't even have a cassette player. Why did I think I was going to do that? So you pop open your phone, your flip phone, and you're like, oh, wait, I don't even have a flip phone. What am I doing? I'm stupid. My name is Gunt My Dick. I'm stupid. I'm a stinky poop. But no, and you're like, oh, man. I'll just turn them on my phone, my actual phone that I have in my pocket that's real and definitely exists. And where do I... Okay, skip to the chase. You can listen to the podcast on Anchor, Apple Podcast, Breaker, CastBox, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast, Podbean, Radio Public, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, and YouTube.
Yay.
Yeah. Wow, that was a good episode. That was
that was great.
Pretty funny.
And that is a wrap. And also, guys, remember, if you find yourself in the woods and there's a woodcutter after you, run the other way. Okay?
Don't jump in a bush. It'll only make him.
And don't
it'll
jump
only
in a
make
bush.
it worse.
It'll only arouse him and make the situation worse. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. This was episode 38 of the Macbeef-Banquet podcast. Next week, of course, if you've guessed by now, next week should be a very special episode. So tune in. Not on TuneIn probably, but on YouTube or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. It's your own prerogative. So yeah. Wait, did you unplug the computer, Henry? What are you doing?
No, I just realized my mic was unplugged this entire time, though.
I mean, I can definitely hear you, so...
Alright, I use the computer audio. I was in a meeting earlier this week, and I just forgot to plug it back in. The audio quality was too pristine. I was wondering why, like, some of my levels were higher than normal. And it was because I was using the computer mic.
It sounds fine, honestly. It shouldn't be a big deal.
No, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I thought that was funny. I was like, wait.
I was like, did you unplug it? What are you doing?
I'm cutting off.
Just kidding.
It
was unplugged the whole time. Haha.
It was all a lie.
All right. Yeah, so
And
as Henry was saying, run away from a woodcutter in the woods, don't get in the bush, all that jazz.
Be safe. Make good choices.
Make good choices.
Hashtag COVID-19.
I know we haven't really talked about it at all, but stay safe. Wash your little fingies.
Yep.
All
and
of them.
Toes.
And your toes.
If you suck them.
Stay inside. Don't leave.
Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Even after the quarantine ends, you probably just want to stay home. You probably don't want to go out again. Ever. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, just don't. Just stop. Don't go. Listen to us instead.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Listen to our voices on repeat. It's a fantastic idea.
Exactly.
No, look out! There's the woodcutter. He's coming. Oh shit! I'm running.